stepping and getting out of the way is you need this hand to point in the right direction. That's the most important part when you step. So you gotta turn his hand in the right direction. Okay?
Okay.
That's number one. If he lets go, he's not being a good partner and things would change, right? So if he lets go, fear kicks in, and the next thing you'd want to do is you want to like not take the chance and just go for the most obvious clear shot, right?
Yeah.
So you guys want to help each other and you want to hold on and make this connection here, okay? Hold on, make this connection. You're gonna step here. You're gonna turn his hand, okay? If you lock the elbow like this, then there's no need to do the stuff that we're doing. You would just, right? It's instinctively, I'm in danger. I'm gonna go 1, 2, right? So you want to bend the elbow, okay? All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you for everything. See you Monday. I hope you get better, okay, everybody? All right. Okay, so then what you want to do here is don't lock your elbow for him, because then he has to learn a bunch of extra stuff right now, okay? Not that you can't get out of that, but little small steps, okay? So you're gonna come here, turn around, and keep this elbow up, okay? If he doesn't, the technique changes and it becomes other stuff and rough, brutal stuff. But we don't want to go there, right? We want to help each other out, learn stuff here. So then you're gonna keep this like this. You're gonna put your hand underneath the elbow, okay? Bring your feet together and then bring everything down with the weight of your body. But because he's not looking at me, it changes everything. So we want to help each other out because this stuff works, but you don't want to test each other to see if it works or how it works or where it works. You want me to guide you, learn the basic core movement of the stuff first. Then, when you learn the basic core movement, then test each other out so that you can fix and fine tune where you need to fine tune the details, okay? So go ahead, give it a shot one more time. And then we'll move to the second portion of this first technique. That's good, yes. So then Jacob, you gotta look at him and engage him. That's a little better. Bring your heels together. Yeah. And so now, what you're going to do here is, when you pin him down, this is what I want you guys to also know, okay? When you're here, pretend this is the side of his body, okay? And his arm is right here. You're going to put all your weight on him, on his arm like this, like you're going to do a push-up. Then you can fix your feet, one knee right into his ribs in that direction. Then the other one into his wrist in this direction. Okay? Then your feet should be heels together, so that you're like this. And what's happening is the feet are going into each other like this, so you're building a pyramid bridge there, which is a structure that keeps you very stable and grounded. And then your knee is another pyramid that's going into you as well. So then, by the time you're here, you're almost immovable upwards, okay? So that's something that you want to keep in mind. So you want to put the knee in this direction and the other knee in this direction, almost 90 degrees. It's just off by a little bit. All right? Okay, give it a shot and switch, and then we'll move on to the back, the second portion. Pause.
Yeah. It's on my arm.
All right. Go ahead. Switch feet. Yeah. Who's doing the technique? Okay. Keep holding. Yeah, because this technique comes from the fact that he's holding a knife, which is why he would be holding on to his wrist. But, you know, you go.
Was holding.
No worries. So everything is good so far. You're just gonna fine tune some other stuff right here, okay? So when you're here, hold really tight, okay? When you're here, don't keep it too low for too long, because then you get stuck here, and I think that's what the problem is, okay? For the sake of training, all right? So what you're gonna do is, when you move in that direction, let your arm also move in that direction with your center upwards. Then gets his hand to move up as well. Then up and out, so now you have him higher. Then you're gonna grab underneath the elbow and in front of it, take this hand and towards his center, like so. Now you have the bend that you need. Now you're also in front of it, okay? And make sure your feet together, and this one pushes and this pulls that you cut. Okay? Alright, but move in as well. I just can't, my body can't do all that stuff just yet. Right here is where I'll do it.
Can you get up?
So you want to do it like this. Watch. Stay right there. You're gonna go. You're here. Don't go here, because then his back is this way, and then it becomes you're not taking his balance. When you're about to cut, bring your feet together and step in and cut. All right. That makes him move forward, and you take his balance. Go ahead. Wait, right there. And this is why it's important to know about the line of his chest, because you're actually going to cut in, you're going to move forward in this direction. Okay, you're going to go in this direction. You see?
Yeah.
That's better. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the next portion. Because you both done front, and he did it last time he was here. Okay, Jacob, I'm gonna borrow you for a second, and then I'm gonna show you as well. Okay? So for here, before you were moving in this direction, doing the technique in front of him, now you're gonna do what you were already doing before, okay? You're gonna move behind him. So you can go this, here, up, grab, behind him, and then now everything becomes a little bit different from here. Here you're gonna do that move called Hancock. Okay? But I don't wanna execute the move too fast, because you're really tense. So you kind of have to go down with it. So what happens is, when you're here and you're about to go down, you want to bend your knee and put all your weight here. So that when I turn you, you turn and pivot in this direction. Okay? Let's see if we can get that far first. Come back here. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Good. Hold on. Bring your knee down, forward. Good. I know, it's okay. That's as far as we're gonna go. A lot of baby steps. I mean, switch, right? So for you to see it, okay, we're gonna go 1, grab, elbow, move into his face, okay? And if he moves, you don't want to move, okay? Because the next movement from here is in this direction. Then keep bringing the foot back. Yeah. I'm gonna take it easy on you guys, because you don't know the ukemi that you will learn with time. Yep. Nope. Too much crossing, because you're gonna turn. You're gonna turn. So stay right where you're at, Jacob. That's what I want you to see. let him go for a second and watch. If he was here, this goes for the both of you. Right, you're gonna go 1, 2, step right here, so that this side's like a pillar and this side here is like a pillar and they're next to each other. You bring your feet together and then turn. Yeah. Not too far out, because then it becomes about muscle. Good. That's better. There you go. That's a little better. It's a good, rough, basic cutout. No, you're fine. That you're gonna kick your right leg behind your left leg. There you go.
I know.
See, I told you gotta bring that knee down, okay? Because you're gonna pivot on it. That's why you gotta wear at least sweatpants. I couldn't find the pants, man. I don't think I have your size.
No, it's fine without the sweatpants.
Now when your knee's on the ground and it's pivoting, you don't want the skin to get tore up. He's like, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I'll spin into it. Good, almost there. Using muscle and strength. It's okay, because you guys, once you start getting used to it, then you'll start switching some stuff around. So let me show you again. Right here. Other hand, yep. I have a better side, unfortunately, for the mat. I would do it on the floor, but I don't want to use it. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You know you gotta get them up this way, okay? So stay right there. So you're gonna go up here. Then you gotta bend and bring his arm down like this. So this is actually a cutting technique from the sword, and you're gonna just cut and bring it down this way, okay? I don't wanna do it to him, because if I do it right, you're gonna smash your face right into the mat, because you're not bringing your knee down. So what's gonna happen is, instead of bringing your knee down, then you're going down like this and putting your hand like this and coming around this way. Because you're not bringing it down, if I do it correctly, what's going to happen is you're going to go in this way.
Yeah.
And since your knee's not going down, I'm going to pull this arm, right? And you're going to go down this way. Smash, and I'm not going to do that. So you gotta make sure you bring knee pads. If you're gonna wear shorts, get some knee pads, okay? Yeah, see? And that's I know you're strong, man, but you don't wanna take that chance, okay?
We did 3 on each side.
Okay. Well, you did 3 on each side.
Yeah.
Alright. So now I want you to do the exercise where you go down and rock back. I want you to do that for the next 2 minutes. Yeah. And then pick a side that you're gonna go over your shoulder. So that means you gotta tilt your head and go over that shoulder. Good. Yeah. Good. And so here, one more thing. Don't make it too wide, because then your muscles are engaged too much in one direction. So what I want you to do is I want them to be shoulder length apart. Okay, because when you go down, you're gonna go down like this, and then you're gonna engage either or. In this case, it's gonna be this side. So I'm gonna turn. Okay, and go over in that direction. I want to engage my legs in there. So I need them pre-coiled. Okay, go ahead. Good, that's better. Good, there you go, that's a little better. And now try the other side. Now we're everything here that we do, we start from Katata Tori, right? So it's like this. We do this one. The other one I showed you, right, was also the same way. Cut, bypass, and then this way, right? So if you just throw that like you want to punch me in the face. So it'd be here, one, here's Ikyo. Okay, and then one more time, here. Here's the next one we're gonna do. But a lot of things are happening in here, okay? If you're strong, you got the muscle mass, it doesn't matter if the punch is correct. You have muscle, you can get it all, and you can land. But if you're not strong, you need other stuff with you, right? I'm not strong, so what I'm gonna do here is use my body weight to push. Okay, so that's way too much, okay? But you see, I'm not strong. Your arms are definitely at least twice. Well, they're pretty big. I don't know about twice, but yeah, you're good. You're strong, okay? But you don't always want to rely on that for two reasons. One, someone's always going to be stronger than you. Someone's always going to be stronger than you. And two, sometimes it's never a fair fight. It's never, oh, hey, man, you're nice and strong. I think, come on, let's have a fair fight. No, it's always from behind, from out of the darkness, from where you don't see them. He knows you, and he knows when you're weak or when you're not paying attention, and that's when you run into trouble. Okay, so I say all that because sometimes it becomes you're walking and you don't see him, and he comes out of nowhere, grabs an arm, and pulls you into the punch. That's a complete knockout. Okay, I tell you this because that's how they got me. The only time I ever got knocked out was I was sitting with my girlfriend at the time, and he comes down this way, down the steps, running, and he clocks me. Boom. I didn't see it coming because I didn't think he was going to hit me because I didn't even know who he was, and I didn't even know why he was even hitting me. He just decided to hit me because he was angry, because somebody else told him a story, and all I remember is going, that's all I remember. And she say, Josh, get up, wake up. And I'm like, when I heard that, I came to it, and I see him, he's already running in that direction. So it's never a fair fight, you know what I mean? It's always out of the dark, out of the side, or where you don't know it's coming. So you gotta start making sure that you don't rely on your strength all the time, okay? You gotta rely on other things that help you work together as a unit, okay? So with that said, you're gonna grab, nice tight, okay? And we're gonna add on to already the Ikyo, except it's gonna be, you're not gonna do so much the turn. You're gonna shoulder to shoulder, drop your weight, bring the arm down, push up, chin up, Okay, this leg steps back. This leg step back and a hanmi. Nope, other side. Good. Go back, go back, go back.
Then you gotta roll.
There you go. That's why I wanted you guys to do this. All right. One more time. Here, here, here. Good.
And go down.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Because you don't know the backwards roll yet, so you're gonna go from that. Okay. Good, good, that's it, that's it. Here's the important part. Okay? You're going back here, so you want to drop your weight. You know you're going to go this way anyway, right? Because I got you in that arc, or whomever have you in the arc, and they want to bring you down to the ground anyway, right? So what you have to do is if I'm going down to the ground, I'm going to go down to the ground on my terms, which means I want to be safe, and I don't want to go boom, right? So since you know you're going back, immediately bring your feet together. And if you know you're going down, all right, I'll go down on my terms. Okay, he got me down, but now I'm in a spot where I can recover if I have to, right? Instead of coming down, I don't even want to do it. Instead of coming down like this, boom, right? On a hard floor or something like that. So what you want to do immediately is you want to curve yourself, bring your weight, your bottom, the beginning of the rocking chair leg, and rock. So now you're down on the ground on your terms, where you're safe, okay?
Okay.
That goes to the both of you. And eventually, that will become a backwards roll. But you got to get the curved part down. Good. That's good. No, so what you want here, okay, so what you want here is you're going to go 1, 2, you got to remove the weapon, the sword, right? You're not going to come into him with the sword already, right? You're not going to do that. So you want to go 1, 2, get it out of the way, but you want to be close to him as possible. You're going to put your hand right on his neckline, okay? You're going to bring his shoulder on your center chest, like this. Then when you turn, and you have his arm, you drop your weight. Don't bend your back. Be strong. I can't. But my weight is harder for him.
Yeah.
Then you're going to put his arm like this, so you know where his arm is, so he doesn't try to like sneak attack you. Then immediately bring your feet together, bring them up, punch his back.
Bring my arm. This way. Like that.
So hold on.
Like that. And then
This way you want. Sit right here. Come over here. Okay, you want to grab him here. Grab him, right? If you can do this, and he slides, boom.
Yeah.
See? So you want to grab this. Keep the other hand here, just like the first technique. Upwards. Yep, like this. Then, you're going to position yourself this way. Then you're going to let go of the backhand and put your hand, yes, right there. Now, hold on. Stay right there. You're going to squeeze him in to you so you can feel his arm move if he's going to move. Then you're going to bring his arm up to, good. Put your hand here, and now put your hand on his head here. Good, good. So now you can let go of this hand, and you got him here. Now step in. But you want to step not cross yourself. See?
Yeah.
See how you're open? But if you step, you're not open. Okay? There's a lot of stuff going on there, on both ends. But here's what you want to remember, okay? You're coming too far, and it's almost like he's right in front of you. All right, that makes it harder for you to do what you want to do.
You gotta do that. You gotta like, choke me.
So you want to go here, shoulder on your chest, in the center of your chest, because then eventually it's going to go head on your shoulder. Then you go scoop up and step into it. He's ready to drop, so I can't really show you how it should be done, but that's good. He's trying to escape, and that means his mind's working.
No, other arm. And drop you backwards.
Man, you're tearing yourself apart, dude. I don't want to hear Monday be like, man, I can't make it to class, I'm all hurt. Okay, that's why I want you to like be safe.
What time's class Monday?
6:45. I say 6:30, but class always ends 6:45 here, the bike class.
Oh,
So you know he's gonna. I want you to do technique on him. Pause. Okay. You know this is gonna happen when you feel that you're up against his chest. Don't be too stretched out. Okay. Bring your feet together immediately. Now finish the technique because you know you're gonna go back down anyway. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I already knew, and I was able to take and receive the technique. Well, bring your feet together because the minute you're too stretched out or far apart, there's a lot of body shifting going on and weight shifting. You don't always get to recover fast right away when you're too, right? So here's what you need to understand. Your feet are this far apart. Distance equals time. The further apart everything is, the more time is consumed because of the distance to get to the other part of your body. Right? So here you have about maybe 2 seconds, right? 1,000, 2 1,000, right? But if your feet are already together, that's less than half a second. So as soon as you know you're gonna go down, bring your feet together, right? Because this isn't a real altercation. You're practicing for in case you get into a real altercation. So you want to be smart about everything that you do. Eventually stuff will come naturally when you are in a real altercation, alright? So there's no reason to want to test it, because you're going to get hurt. There's a lot of things going on in a real altercation that you're not always aware of. So there, you feel you're up against his chest, yes, make sure your feet are together. Good, there, see? You went down smoother, right?
Yeah.
There you go, that's what you want. Don't bail on him so much, okay?
Alright.
Wait till the last minute.
Oh, yeah.
partner for a little bit. I'm gonna sit right here and watch, not you, I'm gonna be your partner. I'm gonna sit here and watch what I do with my body as I'm his partner, okay? Go ahead, take the kind that you want. One left hand, okay. Right, so we're here. Good, he does his technique, good. I'm engaged and watching him, so everything is changing here now, okay? Because I'm waiting for an opening in case he makes a mistake, right? I can do anything here if I want, if I'm ready. See what I'm saying? And I can get out. So you want to have that kind of mentality right away. But at the same time, you also want to be a good partner, a good uke, and you want him, you can sit like regular if you need to, okay? But at the same time, you want to be a good partner for him, and you want him to also learn his technique. So in your mind, you should be like, where do I have openings in case I ever am in a position like this, right? Here I can drop down on my knee and kick him right here in his knee, right? So you want to have that kind of mentality recorded. But don't show him, but keep that in the back of your mind, right? So you always want to be engaged, because when you get into a real altercation, you're like, oh, I remember this, and I remember I can go down on my knee and kick him in his knee. You see what I'm saying? So you record that kind of memory for future events in case. So with that said, now you're going to be his good uke, right? You're going to let him perform his technique, but give him just enough so he also knows how to deal with whatever that he's going through. So you missed, you skipped, and you go right for the shoulder, and I see that's where your problem is now. I was watching that before, so here, switch. I'm right-handed, so I do a lot of stuff right-handed. So you're gonna go here, and this is where you're going. Be really, really strong. It's not really so good. You're kind of letting me, but really, it's not so good here. Okay, so you wanna go here this way. Aim for this immediately. Okay, bend down. Now you can step in and do your thing. Okay. You want to switch hands?
I need some water.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Good, that's better. Good, there you go. That's good.
I'll go like this.
Uh-huh, yep, go ahead.
You know, I can throw you down.
So you change the angle, and for the sake of being your uke, I went with it, but you don't want to do it that way, because you brought me in closer to you on a different angle. You let go of my arm, and I could have just right into you, okay? So you got to make sure everything is aligned correctly. You're kind of skipping all the steps and you're trying to get here, okay? But if you have good balance here, and you can do all kinds of things here. Here you can hit me in the elbow if this is incorrect, okay? Or you can put all your weight on this leg, and lift this leg and kick me with this leg. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you want here, you're gonna go 1, 2, and